If life feels harder lately, it's not because you're failing. It's because you're closer to your calling than ever before. The pressure you feel, the attacks you face, and the doubts that keep showing up are not signs that you're finished. They are signs that you're on the verge of a breakthrough. The enemy fights the hardest when he knows God is about to move in your life. Think about it. When a story reaches its most intense moment, the tension rises. Everything looks impossible. That's the moment when the hero feels like they can't go on. But then comes the twist, the breakthrough, the victory. Your life with God is just like that. If you feel surrounded by problems, it's because you're in the middle of the story, not the end of it. The Bible reminds us in Ephesians 6:12, "For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places." This means what you're facing right now isn't just bad luck or random pain. It's spiritual warfare. It's the enemy trying to stop the purpose God placed in you before you were even born. Maybe you've been asking yourself, why is everything falling apart? Why do I feel attacked from every side? Friend, it's because your story is still being written, and the author of your story is not done yet. The same God who parted the Red Sea, who shut the mouths of lions, and who raised Jesus from the dead, he's still holding the pen over your life. Sometimes the enemy whispers lies. You've failed too much, you've gone too far, you're not worthy of God's blessing. But listen, those are lies. If God only used perfect people, no one would be called. Your scars, your struggles, even your setbacks, they don't disqualify you, they prepare you. The ink of your story is filled with grace, not condemnation. Think of Joseph. His own brothers betrayed him, sold him into slavery, and he was thrown into prison for a crime he didn't commit. If you read his story halfway, it looks like tragedy, but God wasn't finished. In the end, Joseph became a ruler in Egypt and saved many lives. What looked like the enemy's attack became the setup for God's greater plan. Your story is no different. Right now, the pressure you feel might be because the enemy knows your breakthrough is close. He sees that your faith is still alive, that your prayers are still rising, and that your hope is still burning. That's why the battle feels intense. The devil doesn't waste time attacking people who aren't a threat. If you're under attack, it's because you carry purpose. So what do you do in this season? You put on the armor of God. You stand firm in prayer. You hold fast to the promises he's given you. You may feel weak, but his power is made perfect in your weakness. You may feel tired, but remember, the same Spirit that raised Jesus from the dead lives in you. You're not fighting alone. Heaven is backing you up. Hear this truth. Your story isn't over. That chapter of heartbreak, that page of loss, that season of silence, it's not the ending. God is still writing. And when God writes, he writes redemption. He writes restoration. He writes resurrection. The next chapter of your life is being filled with things you can't even imagine. Peace, joy, healing, and victory. So don't give up now. Don't close the book when God is still working on your story. If life feels harder, it's because you're closer than you realize. The battle is proof that you're walking in the right direction. Trust him, lean on him, and keep moving forward. Your story isn't over, and the best is yet to come. Type Amen if you receive this and believe that God is still writing your story.